You guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nora if you're new, and if you are a returner, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So today's video, I have actually done, I think something like this maybe once or twice on my channel before and got a really great response. People loved it. People were super into the video. So today we are going to be doing what I'm shopping, what I would pick up from ZARA, kind of like new in ZARA, me walking you through my thought process when I'm perusing and browsing on their website, which I have to say has definitely improved and gotten better. And y'all know, if you follow me on YouTube or other platforms, you know I love ZARA. I shop there very, very often. People are always asking me how you finding the gems, how you finding the good pieces. So baby, I like to put these videos together to hopefully help you. Also, comment down below and let me know if this is something that you like. We could definitely do some other stores. I have a couple in mind already that I think I want to do this video type of idea. Maybe make it a little series here on my channel. So without further ado, let's jump right in because maybe we got a lot of things to cover, okay? My cart is looking real full. All right, so a couple little tidbits that I wanted to kind of start off in with this video. Personally, for me, when I am shopping ZARA online or even ZARA in store, I like to check out their new in stuff, just because for me personally, ZARA has a lot of things, okay? They have a lot of things. They always have items on sale. The sale section can be a little bit overwhelming. And I find that a lot of times things in the sale section, oh, you're rude. You're rude. Your car's mad loud. Hey! Sorry if you guys can hear that car in the back. I've honestly been sitting here waiting for her to pull off and she's taking forever. And we don't want to waste sunlight. Okay, so let's just continue. So yes, first little like piece of advice, shop the new in section. I feel that it is pretty fresh. It's usually current with things that are trending, has really good like staple pieces. Any of like their really good quality items I feel like are always in their new in section. I also always say, and not even just for ZARA, especially when you are shopping fast fashion, high street, read the labels, okay? Read the labels and make sure you are trying to understand the fabrics and materials that they're using and make sure it makes sense for the price, okay? If it is something that is 100% polyester, maybe don't spend $300 on it. You know what I'm saying? Granted, if you want to, you definitely can, but for me personally, I try to make sure I am getting the best bang for my buck, especially with high street fast fashion when they are releasing new items. Very often, I like to make sure that the fabrics and materials make sense. And of course, if y'all see me looking down, baby, I'm just reading my handy dandy cell phone to make sure we stay on topic, okay? And then third, I like to say with ZARA, if you are someone who wants to try out some of the trends, this is definitely going to be the time to test them out. Because they are trendy, they are going to be readily available, not super expensive, maybe if you were gonna look at like luxury ready to wear. So I think ZARA is another really cool place to check out any new fashion trends you want to test out, and I feel like they do a really good rendition on them. So I am just gonna share a couple different items that I have in my cart right now that again are new in items, things that I've been looking at, things that I've been shopping or interested in, and then maybe I'll share, maybe not for every single item, but I'll probably share kind of why this is something that I would pick up and add to my cart. So first up, we have something that they call their zipper cloth top. Of course, y'all will be seeing these items here on screen. I love this, and I think ZARA is really good for basics, but y'all know when I say basics, I like a basic with a little bit of something, a little bit of extra, a little bit of oomph, something that's gonna look really good with a lot of different outfits and usually dresses it up, elevates it, adds a little bit of personality. And I really, really love this top. It kind of gives that it should be wool, but it's not. I believe the material says that it is polyester. So obviously with it not being wool, I'm totally fine with the price. It's listed here for $29.90, but I think this is really stunning. Love the way that it kind of gives the body a nice little shape. Love the zipper detail. This neutral color is something that, yes, even though it is a little bit of a trendier piece, it's not your traditional basic, it will look really good with a lot of different items, a lot of different outfits, and I feel like this color is something that will transition pretty well. They call this brown. For me, yeah, definitely like a lighter brown tan color. Of course, in my wardrobe, that is a color that I wear often. So I love this, okay? Really like this. And again, I think this is perfect, kind of how they styled it with jeans, but I could also see this with some trousers. I could see this with like a really cool slip skirt. A lot of different ways that you could style this. So I really love this. So of course, when looking at basics, you could definitely do your regular t-shirts and tanks, but if you want to have a little bit more fun with your fashion, your style, spice it up and look for basics that have something a little extra. All right, so the next item is going to be their pleated combination dress, and I love this. If you watched my last video talking about 2025 fashion trends, I absolutely love this kind of like boho chic look that we are seeing. And I feel like, again, like I mentioned, if you're someone who wants to test out the trends, but you don't want to break the bank, right? I know in that video we talked about Isabel Marant, we talked about Chloe, which obviously are two luxury brands, ready to wear, very expensive. I think this is a really good take on that look, that style, without having to break the bank. Love the brown color. Obviously brown is all the rage for winter, but definitely a color that, I mean, I know we say it's trendy now, but you're gonna be able to wear it for quite some time. I love that it has a little bit more of like a classic silhouette up top, almost looks like a mini dress layered on top of this pleated sheer dress underneath, but it is just one item. I love it. I really love the movement. Again, I love the color. I love the shape. I like the longer sleeves as well, which I think will be very flattering on a lot of folks. I know sometimes with the dresses like this, a lot of brands tend to do like a shorter sleeve or like a cap sleeve. I think this length sleeve is going to be very flattering if you're someone who doesn't like to fully expose your arms. I think this is a really good item to pick up. The way they styled this on the model, 10 out of 10, okay? Dress, slouchy boot, casual, but still chic and put together. Absolutely love it. So staying in this like boho chic family, I saw this ruffled blouse in this gorgeous burgundy color. I love this, and I'm like, I smiled as I was browsing through, because a couple of years ago this definitely would have been a piece that I would have passed over. But again, the silhouette looks stunning. The way that they added like the perfect amount of ruffles, it's not too little, it's not too much, it doesn't look overdone, it just looks very chic and elevated. Like honestly, for $69.90 I would pay that price for this shirt, because I just think the movement, the textures, the layers you're going to be able to kind of style with this shirt is perfect. I think the color, of course, is very on season, very on brand. Those burgundy, deeper wine, Merlot colors are all the rage, and I love this. And of course, you could definitely style it down like they did with the model with some denim, but you could obviously do it with like a black slip skirt with some boots. I could definitely see this with like a strappy heel. I could even see this in the summer, right? So like some summer nights where it's still very warm, but now you want kind of like cover up your arms, mosquitoes and all that good stuff. This with like a beautiful short, like maybe even a denim short or a linen short, and then like a nice strappy sandal. Love this piece. And again, if you want to test out that boho chic trend, this is definitely a really good way to look at this. So of course, so far you can already see with these couple items, I'm trying to think, can I style it a couple different ways? Y'all know I love to say if you can style it 3 different ways, definitely something you should keep an eye out for. What's the longevity of this in your wardrobe? Is it only going to be for one specific season? Can you style it in other seasons as well? And then is it something that is going to work with other pieces that you have in your wardrobe already? And if it isn't, is it something that's filling a gap? And for me, at least, this is definitely going to fill a gap. I don't have a lot of blouses, honestly. I'm a big t-shirt girl, you know what I'm saying? So this is definitely something that would fill a gap in my closet. Now, would it be a shop with me Zara video without me mentioning a poplin shirt? I love their poplin shirts. I am someone who, I try to tell people like, you don't need excess, but I am always buying a poplin shirt, button down, button up, whatever you want to call it, baby. At Zara, I am always buying these. And not only am I buying them, they're usually a pinstripe one as well. It's just something that I love in my closet, in my wardrobe. I find that Zara's are really good quality. They last a long time. Love the style, love the fit. And when I saw this oversized striped poplin shirt, loved it, add to cart immediately. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Because baby, it's giving a 2-in-1. It's giving a 2-in-1 special. The front of the shirt is kind of like a regular blue and white pinstripe, but then it has almost like this color blocking detail where the back of the shirt is all white. I love this. I love this because I'm someone who would wear this shirt both ways. Like I would wear it with the buttons in the front, the pinstripe, but I would also flip this around and wear it with the white on the front and like the buttons in the back, if that makes sense. I know for some people that probably sounds crazy, but listen, it's your clothes, have fun with it, style them a lot of different ways. So for $45.90, oversized, I could wear this 2 different ways. It's like a 2-in-1, 2-for-1 kind of special. You could even oversize this and wear it as a dress. They make a perfect cover up in the summer. I love a poplin shirt. This one, like I said, I don't have anything groundbreaking to say here, but it was definitely an item that I added to my cart immediately. It's a staple, it's a basic, but it's a fun basic. It's elevated, it adds something extra to the look. ZARA, I want to know who they got in their offices, right? I was about to say in their closet too, but in their offices that are working on their poplin shirts, because they've got it down to a science. All right, now there are 2 pair of shoes that jumped out to me on the site as I was shopping and kind of browsing, and believe it or not, ZARA has some really, really good footwear, good shoes, good heels. Like, I feel like they're pretty good quality, and I like to compare them to like a Steve Madden, kind of like an Aldo's type of shoe place. But I feel like the quality, honestly, for their shoes are really good. They're comfortable, at least for me. I am someone who is very comfortable in a heel, so I find that the ones from ZARA are honestly very comfortable. I feel like they do a really good job of kind of like looks for less dupes, if you will, of some very popular luxury shoes. I just am a really big fan of ZARA's heels, and I feel like the price usually too is like spot on. They're not super expensive, so really, really love them. First, I saw these patent finish buckled mules, which really reminded me of the pair from Miu Miu, which I do really enjoy them, but I think I've mentioned in a couple videos, I'm not really a kitten heel kind of girl, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really a little 1 inch, 1.5 inch kind of girl. I'm just not. So I've never been really pulled to purchase like a higher end luxury pair of shoes, kitten heels. But these for $49.90, yeah, add to cart in the burgundy red. Love the color. I love a good point. Okay, I love a good pointed toe. The more exaggerated, the better. Oversized wide leg pants, some trousers, my cargo pants from ZARA. Y'all know I love those, would go perfect with this. And then of course, even if you just wanted to do like a skirt or some really cool like trouser shorts with some tights underneath, and these, love them, okay? Love the color. Love that it is that patent finish, so they're definitely gonna be very easy to clean. I don't think they're gonna scuff too bad. Obviously with patent leather, it's kind of a toss-up, but I really love these. For all of my heels that I've ever purchased from ZARA, I have found that they're fairly true to size for me. They don't always do half sizes on a lot of their shoes. Like, I'm kind of like a true 7.5. With some styles I prefer an 8. So usually in ZARA I will lean towards a size 8. So that's what I added to cart for these mules. Now, a second pair of heels that baby, sick, okay, sick. First of all, y'all know green is my new favorite color, right? Like I said, every single video, it's my new personality. These patent leather sling back heels in the khaki green. Girl, too good, okay, too good. The gold detailing on the buckles, I love kind of like this double strap kind of detail. I love that it is a closed toe pump, but the back of the heel is exposed, so works for winter, will work really great in the fall, even spring as well. The patent leather in that green stuck out to me immediately, but I did see as I was browsing through that they have them in a couple different colors, which I really love. But of course the khaki green was the one that I added to cart. But I really love these heels, and I will say too, they don't look super high. I don't know if it mentions it here in the breakdown. If so, I might add it on screen, but they look like they're probably 3.5 inches, you know, not too bad. I think a very comfortable heel. I'm someone who I'm comfortable in a 4-inch heel, 4.5 inches. So this looks like it's probably very comfortable. And again, great price. The patent leather slingback heels, $49.90, and then the mules were also $49.90. So maybe 50 bucks, $100, you can get 2 pairs of shoes. You know what I'm saying? Add to cart immediately. So I've mentioned pants, trousers quite a bit, and I have to say right now on ZARA's site, especially in their new one, they have a ton. They have a ton, different colors, wide leg, a little bit more fitted, pinstripe, oversized, different colors. I mean, this is definitely the time if you're looking for trousers, pants. I think ZARA has a really great selection on here for everyone. But for me, the pleated pants in this gorgeous brown, oh, Again, I'm a neutral girl. A lot of my wardrobe leans more towards your neutrals, your browns, your tans. So I try to stay away, I know all the time, from like capsule wardrobe, but for lack of better words, yes, capsule wardrobe. Try to make sure you are picking up pieces that are going to work with other items in your closet already. And then of course, if it doesn't, is it filling a gap? For me, it's not necessarily filling a gap because I got a lot of trousers, okay? I am a trouser girl. I love trousers. I kind of use them almost as like elevated sweatpants, if you will. But I have to say, I don't have any brown ones. I've got green, lots of like lighter tan, but not like a deep, beautiful like chocolate brown like this. So I really like this. And I can tell from the description they mentioned that they are oversized, and then I do like the kind of pleated detail at the top. So yes, they are oversized and are definitely gonna give a casual look, but if I want to dress this up, I like that the fact it has like that pleated detail at the top as well. Love the length on these. I'll be interested to see how they fit on me. For reference, I am 5'3", so I'm not quite sure how long they will be on me. The model looks fairly tall, but I don't mind, honestly, a longer like pair of pants or trousers, just because, again, I wear heels fairly often, so I like something that's pretty comfortable. But for $69.90, if it was something that I needed to tailor, I have no problem doing so, to tailor it just so that it fits me comfortably. I figured we would kind of stay on bottoms, pants, if you will, and wanted to mention these pair of jeans. A lot of y'all got issues and qualms with ZARA, and I have to say this. Read the description, because it will tell you kind of the fit. And then I would say, if you're someone who's interested in denim at ZARA, definitely go in store, try on a couple different styles, and then you'll kind of get to a place where you feel comfortable knowing your size. I have to say, at this point now, I'm pretty comfortable shopping online for denim at ZARA. I feel pretty comfortable in my sizing. And again, I like to read the description, so if it's more of a fitted denim, if it's something that they say has a little bit more elastane, it's gonna stretch. If it doesn't, read those details and then kind of play within there. But if you've never shopped at ZARA ever, I would definitely recommend going in store, try on some different jeans just to get familiar with their sizing, because I know the girls love to tussle with ZARA talking about their jeans, sizing and all that good stuff, but baby, you gotta get in there and try it out a little bit. But when I saw these jeans, I said, oh, ZARA, it's giving Margiela. It is giving the Margiela split jeans, which I personally love. Like, love them. And I know for a lot of people it's like, girl, take some old jeans you got in your closet, cut them, and it's the same thing. Yes, but I love these. So if you're someone who's been really interested in those jeans, I'll probably pop up a picture of the Margiela ones, and then of course you're seeing the ones from ZARA as well. But if you're someone who's been interested in those jeans, but obviously that price tag is luxury, high-end, I would recommend these pair from ZARA. They're $69.90, high-waisted, straight leg. They're a little bit more of a distressed denim, but I think the way that they did the distressing is super tasteful. Y'all know I don't love like a super destroyed denim. Not anymore. I went through my phase, but I feel like this is like the perfect amount of distressing. Love the wash of the denim. Y'all know me. I am a light to medium wash girl, so I love that. Really, really like these jeans. I think I'm definitely gonna pick these up. They're $69.90. Traditionally in ZARA, I wear a 27, which I believe is a US 4, I think. That's pretty standard for me, I would say, with most of the denim that I pick up from ZARA. All right, so this next item is definitely gonna be spot on again with a current trend. If you watched, again, my last video, we did talk about animal prints being all the rage, and definitely cowhide print, baby, is not slowing down. And for me personally, it might be my favorite like print right now for this trend. And I saw it in the satin midi skirt. Oh my God, I love this. I love a midi skirt and I love a satin skirt. Like, I love kind of like that satin slip skirt feel. Depending on the color, sometimes they very much give like a slip, like it's supposed to be underneath something. But in this cowhide print, they call it a mixture of brown and a crew, so it's more of like an eggshell off-white color. I love this, okay? And I would definitely pair this sneakers, boots, heels, oversized hoodie on top, oversized t-shirt, tank top, blazer. Like, this I would treat almost as like a neutral in my wardrobe, which is something I think you should do with animal prints in general. Kind of treat it like a neutral. Honestly, animal prints are kind of like camouflage for me, right? I treat it as a neutral, kind of as like the base of my outfit, and then build around this. As I mentioned too, obviously with all the trends being trendy, they're gonna be available, right? So if you are interested in trying them and don't wanna spend $600 on a cowhide jacket, I've got a few I'm eyeing, but it's pricey, right? So if you don't wanna make that kind of commitment, this type of skirt is right up your alley, $47.90. Okay, not cheap, obviously, right? But still not ready to wear luxury prices, and you get a chance to test out the style as well. And then I just think with satin, like slip skirts, midi skirts, they're very flattering, they're very easy, they're flowy, they're usually very comfortable, they're not super restrictive and tight to the body. Like, I love me a good midi skirt, baby. Even at 5'3", I love a midi skirt. I actually feel like they suit my body, height, shape very, very well. So I love this. Interestingly enough, I think it was the only animal print cowhide item that I added to my cart. There was a lot. There was definitely a lot on the website. They had jackets, they had pants, they had even like a 2-piece set, a lot of different items, but this was one that I think for me personally would fit very well with my wardrobe and something that I would get the most use out of. But of course, check out the website because they've got a lot of different things in the print collection. So y'all know how I feel about a blazer. Y'all know how I feel about anything hourglass. This next item, this denim blazer from ZARA. Candidly, she's already been ordered. I know we're talking about shopping new in, things I would purchase. She's already been purchased. Okay, she's already been purchased. I actually first saw this blazer on TikTok. If you follow me on TikTok, you know I have a very similar version of this in black. The denim, sick, 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 sick. And actually ZARA has like a full-on denim suit, I guess you could call it. It's like almost like a 3-piece suit. It comes as separates, but you can style it all as one. So they have kind of like the oversized wide leg denim pants. They have like this denim corset that goes underneath, and then the blazer on top. 10 out of 10. Too damn good, okay? I love the color of the denim. I'm not someone who normally like gravitates to like a medium to dark wash, but I think for this blazer, if they did it any lighter, it would cheapen the look of the blazer. And of course, for $139, baby, we don't want it to look cheap, okay? But I love the color. I love the stitching on it, that they used a different color like that brown. I do love the hourglass shape on it. Absolutely. I love this blazer. One thing I probably would have changed, interestingly enough, I probably would have done 3 buttons on this rather than 2. It almost, and maybe that's because for me, I have a pretty long torso, so I usually like a blazer that has 3 buttons. Very, very small detail there. I'm sure for some people, you're probably like, I didn't even think about that, but that's probably the only thing that I would switch here. But ZARA, she's so good. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, it's still available, because when I purchased it, it did say few items left. But one thing I was happy to see is that you are able to put in your email to get a notification when it comes back in stock. But I love this. Again, I know y'all are seeing it here on screen. I'm just looking at it again on my phone. This is good. It is really, really good. And it looks like something that should have been like a $500–600 blazer. And then staying kind of right on track with your hourglass feel, this wool coat. Listen, y'all know how I'm feeling about the wool coats right now. I talked about the one from Helsa, but this one from ZARA, baby, she's so good. And funny enough, it's a loud coat, right? This is not a subdued color at all. It is in orange, okay? They are going to see you from a mile away, but the jacket is good. The jacket is good. The silhouette is stunning. The length is really, really good. And what I also like about this jacket is $259. So baby, she pricey. She pricey in general. She pricey for ZARA. It is like 75–80% wool, which I'm happy about. It's not 100% wool, which obviously would kind of up the price tag, but for that price, $259, I would feel comfortable spending that on a jacket that's primarily wool. A lot of these brands out there will mention wool coat, and then you look at the breakdown and it's 10%, 25%, and the rest of it is like polyester, viscose, whatever. For this type of percentage and the materials in here, I have to say ZARA did a great job in providing a very good quality, great shape, silhouette, timeless chic, even in the orange color, like very timeless and chic for what I think is a very reasonable price. Again, not cheap, but for $259, damn near 100% wool, baby. Love her. Love the orange. Funny enough, I'm looking at the way they styled it on the model. I believe they do have a matching trouser as well. Again, sold as separates, but there is a trouser. So hey, if you're somebody who love orange and just want to go all the way, this is definitely for you. I don't think I'm purchasing the orange trousers. I actually used to have a pair from ZARA already, and they didn't last in my closet and in my wardrobe. But the jacket I'm here for. The jacket I really, really love. And again, I think will have a beautiful home in my closet. All right, and then last but not least, we have this corduroy collar waxed jacket, which is very much giving technical jacket, which, baby, I keep referring y'all back to my last video. Listen, I try to make sure everything is connecting here and we are creating, you know, content that is actually feeding you and makes sense and builds off of each other. But we mentioned the technical jacket, going to be very big in 2025. And once I saw this jacket, I thought this was a really good take on that trend. You've got a lot of different pockets. You've got a lot of, you know, zipper details on here. It does say that it's corduroy, which, I mean, I don't have any issue with. Looking at the picture, I can't really see it, maybe because it is waxed, but I do love that burgundy color. I do like the kind of like larger collar that obviously you could probably sit up and sit down as well, which a lot of technical jackets I think tend to include. This will definitely be great, obviously, for, you know, transitional seasons as well. Like, I probably wouldn't wear this jacket right now in the dead of winter by itself, but if you wanted to layer it with a wool coat on top, and then of course going into the spring, I think this is going to be a really good jacket that'll be nice for those breezier days where you don't need a puffer coat, a wool coat, or something super, super heavy. Again, burgundy, shocker, huge color that you're going to see everywhere, and a color that trending, yes, but it's timeless. Again, you're going to be able to wear this color for time and time and time again. They actually styled it in the picture with those pleated pants that I mentioned a little bit earlier, so of course would look great with that, but I think you could style this a ton of different ways. A little bit on the pricier side, I'm not gonna lie, for a jacket. It's $109, so I haven't pulled the trigger on this quite yet. I do love it. I love the color. Do I have a lot of technical jackets already? Yes, so that's kind of why I'm waiting a little bit, because it's not necessarily filling a gap for me. But y'all know me, baby. I could make a reason behind anything, okay? I could justify anything. I could justify any purchase. So if I do get it, y'all will see it, obviously, in a haul. And if not, one of y'all buy it, because I think the jacket is beautiful. Well, all right, y'all, that is all that I have for today's video. I tried not to overwhelm you all. I think we talked about like maybe 12, 13 items, which is still a lot. And of course, like I said, I haven't purchased everything. Well, some items I've already bought, but I wanted to at least just kind of take you through what I'm thinking about when I'm browsing on Zara's website, how I like to shop on their website, what I'm keeping in mind, what I'm thinking about. Hopefully you picked up a couple little tips and tricks as well. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if there are any other brands, websites, clothing brands, or whatever that you want me to check out and do something very similar with, definitely can do so. I'll have everything linked down below. Hopefully they are still available. They should be, because again, this is new in items, but I'll have everything linked down below. Anything that I do purchase once it comes in, y'all already know I will share. And yeah, I think that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.
Just one thing.